Hello, my name is Polina and I'm presenting an interactive 3D visualization tool that can help people like students, developers, researchers, and other curious people to understand the Zara subsystem of the complex Linux kernel that has millions of files and thousands of contributors. I'm currently showing you the kernel.org Git repositories. That's where I'm getting my the repository of the interest, and it's called BlueZ, which is Bluetooth protocol stack for Linux. And I'm copying the link to it, and the next step is entering the game mode in the Unity. So once we did, I want to expand the window, and I will paste the link to clone and analyze. By clicking the button clone and analyze, we begin the process, and the button changes depending on the stage of the process. And for right now, it has already cloned the repository and is generating the graph, so I will just skip this part because it will take about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so it just has finished generating the graph. And the first thing I wanted to show you is the sliders. You can change its values, and it extracts the maximum, minimum, and maximum intensity from the file, and it sets the maximum minimum values in the sliders, so it can be more accurate for any repository you are trying to clone and visualize. So the second thing I wanted to point out is the size of the nodes. All the files are the same sizes unless it's a folder file which has many of connections. So as you can see, this folder appears really big, and you can drag and it will come back to almost its original position. Besides that, I wanted to also point out the colors and what they represent. So each node can be colored either red or green. What does it mean? That so as you can see, I'm changing the slider intensity threshold to be set as 28. So once we set the threshold, we can see that the files, they have changed their colors. And as you can see, there is a red and there is a green. So once the intensity is set to be a certain threshold, the color of the node will be either green if it's less than 28 total lines of code changed in the last commit, or it's gonna appear red if it's more than 28 lines of code changed. So the next thing I would like to talk about is the particle system surrounding the node, which is that cloud. And that the cloud's color depends on the specific percentage of a time frame. So for example, from 0 to 33% of the time frame, the color around the node will be green. Starting from 33% up until 66%, the color will be yellow or orange appearing. And starting from the 66 up until 100%, the color surrounding the node will be red. So what means red is the commit activity has been happening the most recently of that time frame that you have set before. So if we change the slider right here, it will show more of the nodes, because it will be more of that time frame that is visualized and not hidden. So you can also drag the nodes as you want to, and the nodes are also, and their subsystems are spawned randomly in the sphere. However, it does have their relativeness factor, so once the nodes are more connected in their subsystems, they form their own little sphere that is smaller, and it keeps the distance from other nodes and subsystems that are not connected to them. Yes, so that was all I wanted to show. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day.